Hello all dear friends, welcome to the Binary Wins channel. I'm with you with another series of trading videos using Candlestick psychology tips. I want to make a few trades on the PocketOption broker and review a series of tips and patterns together. So let's move on to today's interesting and practical video. Dear viewers, before starting the video, if you would like to support me, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and share the channel link with those who are interested in professional activity in the binary options market. Also, to start your activity in this market, use the registration and login links in the video description and receive a 50 to 100% initial bonus to start practicing and trading. Okay, first of all, we're looking for a healthy and suitable chart for trading. Look, our trend is a downtrend. If you look closely, we have a level, an engulfing pattern. I entered the higher trade. If you look, here is a bullish engulfing pattern formed for me on the level, and there is also a gap and distance to the next level. That's why I entered the higher trade. Okay? I entered the lower trade. If you look, we have a downtrend. I have a fresh level here. Also, the open price of the new candle is formed with a gap and distance from the close price of the previous candle. That's why there is a possibility of a red candle forming to fill this gap, and there is a level on the left. Okay? I entered the lower trade. Look. We have a downtrend. A reversal candle. You can see a spinning top candle formed on a level for me. Our trend is a downtrend, so there is a possibility of a continuation of the downtrend and a red candle. It's just that my entry point is not a good entry point. Okay, that's good. I entered a lower trade again. Why? I'm going to place another trade above the previous position to cover it. If you look, we have a downtrend. Here is a T or C pattern formed for me, right? Touch, reverse, and confirmation. That's why I entered 2 lower trades. Look. Great. My candle closed on the level. I'm going to go to the 5-second time frame to check the momentum of the candles there. Of course, my trend is down and there is a possibility of a breakout of the level. I entered the higher trade. Look. A big candle formed for me. The level on the left. You can see this is a Red Bull candle. Red Bull candle. I entered the higher trade because the Red Bull candle formed on the level. It's okay. My entry point was not good. Of course, it's true that our candle broke through the round number level. But since a Red Bull candle formed, there was a possibility of a different color candle forming after the Red Bull candle. I entered the lower trade. You can see our trend is a downtrend. The green candle received pressure and rejection from my level and could not break through the level. That's why I entered the lower trade in line with a downtrend. Okay? I entered the lower trade. If you look, an M pattern has formed at the end of the uptrend for me. On the other hand, because of the gap and distance to the neckline of the pattern, there is a possibility of a red candle forming to fill this gap and complete this pattern. That's why I entered the lower trade. Great. Look, we have an M pattern at the end of the uptrend. This is the neckline of the pattern, and there was a gap to the neckline. That's why I entered the lower trade. Okay, I entered 2 lower trades. A hammer candle formed in the middle of the momentum trend for me. A bullish momentum on the left, and then a reverse momentum that has a gap and distance to our fresh level. That's why I entered the lower trade. If you look at this candle, we have sellers here and here. Buyers are at this point. So, this gap is most likely filled by sellers. As you can see, the market is trying to fill this gap to the buyer's place. Okay, dears, thank you very much and appreciate that you have been with me until this point in the video. Don't forget to practice and trade on the tips and tutorials. You can use the registration links below the video to register with binary brokers and receive a 50 to 100% bonus to start practicing and trading. You are the best. Take care of yourself. Until the next video. Bye.